All right, number 2 or 4 or double peace signs. Hey, it is Andy Dooley, the co-founder of Tut.com and the creator of the Manifestors Cafe. All right, today we're talking about expectations. Have you ever had an expectation? Maybe you had your eye on a job, you interviewed 2 or 3 times, but then you didn't get the job and you totally expected it. Or maybe you had an expectation to manifest that new client or an opportunity and you thought, I'm a perfect fit. This is going to work out. And then it didn't work out. Yes, you feel my pain. I know I feel your pain because I've been there. I used to be a professional actor in a past life. Yes. And so many times I would go on an audition, especially I would go on 2 or 3 callbacks and then not get the part. I was like, what? So I know how frustrating it is, and it can be confusing as well. And so I'm going to break down in this video the components of an expectation, because an expectation is made up of 3 things, actually 2 things, but then it becomes the 3rd thing. I'll explain in a moment. And in this video, I also want to talk about the art of detachment, letting it go, getting into the feeling, the vision, and the vibe, but then letting go of the expectation and allowing even something better to manifest, right? I know you've experienced that, where this is even better than I manifested, right? Aren't those great moments? And we're going to talk about the expectation test. Yes, there's literally a test that you can apply towards your desires to see if your expectation is really where you think it is, and that way you will manifest what you're wanting. Or, hey, you've got a little work to do. Nothing new there. We're all a work in progress. And so applying this simple expectation test will really let you know where your point of attraction is at and whether or not that thing that you're expecting to manifest will indeed manifest, or you got some work to do. All right, either way, you're going to win-win. So before we dive in, please thumbs up this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Got great videos coming out week after week, inspiring you into becoming your best self and living your best life. All right, real quick. So I used to be a professional actor back in the day. I used to live in Orlando, Florida, and my agent would send me on auditions for TV commercials or films or info commercials. And 97% of the time, I did not get booked. It was much more demanding and kind of book a look industry, where sometimes I know like I had what they were looking for, but I just did not have the look, and so you're not going to get the part. No matter how good you might be, if you don't have the look that they're looking for, sorry, it's going to go to the person that does. And here's the first thing that I learned. So when you combined belief and desire, you create expectation. So the desire part is kind of automatic, right? If you don't have enough money, you want more money, so you desire money. Now, do you believe that you can have the kind of money that you're asking for? When you believe it fully, and I'm going to give you the test in a moment, when you believe it fully and you're vibrating that frequency as if you already have it, then it's easy to manifest desires when you're already vibrating that frequency. But it's hard to manifest desires if you're not a match to your desires, right? You've heard the analogy 1,000 times, right? If you want to be listening to 101 FM radio, but your dial is on AM, you're not going to hear what's being broadcast on 101 FM if you're on the AM channel. You have a desire, right? So right now, think about what is the desire you have. Is it more money? Is it a thriving career? Is it a healthy body that's healed? Is it that loving relationship? What is it you really want? Then ask yourself, are my beliefs supporting this desire? So think of your desire as a prize on top of a table, and that table is held up by 4 legs. Now you need 4 beliefs, and this is the test. So you have a desire, you already wrote that down, you know what that is. Now, do you have at least 4 really solid beliefs specifically about that desire and who you need to become? Because most of the times we forget that in order to manifest that thing we want, you have to become a different person. Write that chip down. That's really good. I have to become somebody different to manifest that desire. And so being that different person means changing your beliefs. Of course, believing you're worthy, that's a given. You have to believe you can manifest that into your life. You also have to believe that you have the ability to persevere. Because on that journey to that desire, especially if you feel like it's a big desire, it's out of your comfort zone, you're going to be tested. Do you have what it takes to become that kind of person? Years ago when I was working to become a professional speaker and an author, I was a terrible speaker. I was a terrible author. I was bad at writing. Now my writing has improved because I've worked on my writing. My speaking has improved because I've worked on speaking, from making videos, from doing live workshops. I have gotten better. So one of the beliefs that you must have is that knowing it is a journey, and it is you discovering more of you. And you're going to make mistakes. You're going to experience failure. But failure is progress, especially if you're moving towards a worthy goal. So that belief that I can get better, that I can learn from my mistakes, that I want it so much that I am willing to read more books, watch more videos, do whatever it takes to get me there. Now, where is there? There is actually a vibration. It's actually a feeling that you must consistently start being, right? Because it's be, do, have. So you got to start being that person, being the vibrational frequency of abundance, if that's your desire, being the frequency of an entrepreneur, someone who's making a difference in their life and has their own business. Can you be that person? Or being that person in that relationship, that requires you to be that loving, awesome person that you want to manifest into your life. You have to become that awesome person first to manifest another awesome person. That way, your desire and your belief are on the same frequency. So now you're creating an expectation of course. It feels like, oh yeah, this would be the next thing that I would manifest, because I'm being this person now. So to then manifest this new desire, it just feels logical. I'll fail as many times as possible until I get there. You know, when I had that desire to become a professional speaker, I had that attitude of like, man, I'll speak anytime, any place, anywhere. And I'll even speak for free just for the experience, because I know this will lead to me getting paid one day. And then I was traveling the world getting paid to do my own workshops, and it was pretty phenomenal. But I had the beliefs, the passion, and the desire, and I wasn't going to let failure get in my way. So your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is to come up with 10 new beliefs that create the expectation that you can manifest your desire. And go beyond the I create my reality, the universe has my back. You want to go into personal beliefs about yourself as a person and who you need to become, and then start taking those actions to make those beliefs feel real. Let's talk about the art of detachment. This is really important on your journey of manifesting what you want, because there's what our conscious mind thinks we want, and then our higher self, our higher mind, has a much bigger picture and knows even more than our conscious mind will ever know. So you want to have a desire, you want to have an expectation. Like also when I was speaking, I wanted to become the next world champion of public speaking for Toastmasters. Every year, Toastmasters has a big worldwide competition to see who the best speaker in the world could be. And I had an expectation that I could win that. And unfortunately, I never won it. But actually looking back, but I'm so grateful that I got all the experiences of speaking and failing and learning and getting laughs from the audience and having people come up to me and say, your speech just changed my life. I'm a fan forever. And so it's knowing who you're becoming on this journey and knowing that you got to detach from how you think it's going to work out, because it might be something even better that you're not aware of. And if you're on the path that you're being inspired towards to creating and manifesting your desire, that's great, because it's more about who you're becoming and the energy you're flowing than actually manifesting the thing. You know, if you're not enjoying the journey and being happy as you're pursuing your desires, you're missing the point. You got to start having fun right now, learning, growing, failing, evolving, becoming the next best version of you. Bottom line, you want to detach from how you think it must be or how it should be and be open to something even more awesome. You've probably heard the affirmation, or the saying that goes with an affirmation that says, I want to manifest X, Y, Z, or even better. Or even better. That's such a great thing to say, because now you're not focused on it has to be this one thing, this one person, this one opportunity, because there's infinite opportunities and possibilities around us all the time. Just our conscious mind can't see those. And so that's why we have to trust and surrender to something even better happening for us. All right, next point. one of the best things that you can develop for yourself, a gift you can give yourself, and it's part of your identity and belief, is that everything's always working out for you. And to know that as you're on this journey of manifesting your desires, having a general positive expectation that even when things don't go your way, you don't manifest the client or the job, you still just have a positive expectation, knowing that it is working out for you, that your higher self is always guiding you. And this is something we practice every week inside the Manifestors Cafe, where no matter what's going on in your life, you're able to get yourself in a place where you're like, you know what, there's a gift in this. You know what? I'm going to find the opportunity and I'm going to clarify what I want and my approach, and I'm going to continue moving forward with the positive expectation that things are working out for me and that I'm going to figure this out and I'm having fun along the way. It's so important to enjoy the journey, to be happy now, not wait to get there so then you can be happy. No, being happy is the journey. All right, one more point and we're going to wrap it up. Here's my final takeaway. I hope you've stayed this long and watched. Please thumbs up if you found any value in this video. Subscribe to find more goodies. Download my free book. The link is in below, and you can learn to manifest faster, the 5 steps of deliberate creating inspired by the teachings of Abraham Hicks. All right, so here is the final nugget. Really, I saved the best for last. Here's how it goes. Your desire for whatever it is you want can literally override your limiting beliefs. That is magical. That is so beautiful to know. That's like having an ace up your sleeve, knowing that a desire can override your limiting beliefs, and knowing that your higher self, your higher mind, knows where your limiting beliefs are, knows what your obstacles and challenges are, and will guide you around them, through them, to your desire. So yes, you should definitely write down 10 beliefs. Yes, you should have an overall general positive expectation that things are working out for you. And you should definitely detach from the outcome. And knowing that your desire to manifest whatever it is you want can override your limiting beliefs. Now, when you take that desire and you back it with imagination, and understand that expectation is literally the ingredient that triggers the non-physical into the physical reality, it's a complete game changer. So here's a quote. I wrote it it's on a flashcard I have, and I look at it every day among other flashcards. It's a Seth quote, and it talks about the power of expectation and imagination. So here it is. The true power is in imagination, which dares to speculate upon that which is not yet. The imagination, backed by great expectation, can bring about almost any reality within the range of probabilities. Expectation is the force that then triggers psychic realities into physical construction. Seth, channeled by Jane Roberts. That is profound. That's a life-changing quote right there. Just knowing that imagination backed with expectation will be the ingredient that transforms the invisible, your idea, into the visible. It's your reality. Right now, let's create an expectation. That's right, I'm expecting things to work out for me. That's right, I am focused, flowing, and feeling good. That's right, I'm the kind of person that can manifest what I desire. That's right, I'm sticking with it. That's right, I'm embracing failure and learning as I go. That's right, I'm enjoying the journey. That's right, my expectation is high. That's right, I'm open to it being and manifesting even better than I imagined. That's right, I'm keeping my expectation in a good place. That's right, I'm enjoying the journey. That's right, I'm believing in my desires. That's right, I'm believing in myself. That's right, I totally got this. Can you feel the energy in that? All right, you guys rock. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thumbs up, please subscribe, download my free book, check out the Manifestors Cafe. Have a bitchin' beautiful day, and namaste.